Resurrection Mary, a spectral figure shrouded in mystery and tragedy, has become an integral part of Chicago's folklore, captivating generations with her haunting tale. The legend, steeped in the rich history of the city's Archer Avenue and Resurrection Cemetery, spans decades and has been recounted in numerous variations, each adding layers of depth to the chilling narrative. The story is said to have originated in the 1930s or 1940s, a time when the O. Henry Ballroom, nestled along Archer Avenue in the suburb of Willow Springs, was a popular destination for young couples seeking an evening of dance and romance. It was here that Mary, a radiant young woman with golden locks and a heart full of dreams, found herself one fateful night, swirling across the dance floor in the arms of her beloved. As the evening wore on, however, tragedy struck. Following a heated argument with her beau, Mary, overcome with emotion, stormed out of the ballroom, her heart heavy with sorrow. Determined to escape the confines of the suffocating atmosphere, she embarked on a solitary journey along the shadowy stretches of Archer Avenue, her footsteps echoing in the stillness of the night. As Mary journeyed along the desolate stretch of Archer Avenue, her heart heavy with the weight of unresolved emotions, the night air seemed to thicken with an ominous foreboding. The moon hung low in the sky, casting elongated shadows that danced across the asphalt like phantoms in the night. It was a scene straight out of a Gothic novel, where every whisper of the wind and rustle of the leaves seemed to herald the approach of impending doom. And then, as if conjured from the very depths of the darkness itself, a pair of headlights emerged on the horizon, their piercing beams slicing through the veil of the night like a beacon of impending tragedy. Mary's heart quickened with a sudden sense of dread as the speeding car hurtled toward her with reckless abandon, its engine roaring like a beast awakened from its slumber. In the blink of an eye, fate intervened with cruel and unforgiving precision. The metallic screech of brakes echoed through the stillness of the night as the vehicle collided with Mary, its impact shattering the fragile tranquility of the surroundings and sending her fragile form hurtling through the air like a discarded rag doll. In that fleeting moment of chaos and confusion, Mary's vibrant spirit was extinguished, snuffed out like a candle in the wind. Some versions of the tragic tale paint a grim picture of the aftermath, where the driver, paralyzed by fear or consumed by callous disregard, fled the scene of the accident, leaving Mary's lifeless body crumpled and broken on the unforgiving asphalt. Others whisper of a hit and run, the perpetrator forever haunted by the specter of their misdeed, their conscience weighed down by the burden of guilt and remorse. Yet, regardless of the specifics, one irrefutable fact remains. Mary's untimely demise and the subsequent events that would unfold in the wake of her passing would serve to cement her place in the annals of local legend, ensuring that her story would endure long after the echoes of her tragic fate had faded into the mists of time. For in the hallowed grounds of Resurrection Cemetery, where the restless spirits of the departed linger in eternal vigil, Mary's presence would continue to cast a haunting shadow over the landscape, her memory forever enshrined in the collective consciousness of those who dared to venture along the haunted road that bore witness to her untimely end. And as the legend of Resurrection Mary continues to captivate and chill the hearts of all who hear her tale, her spirit lives on, a timeless reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of the human spirit to transcend the boundaries of mortality. In the sacred confines of Resurrection Cemetery, where the veil between the worlds of the living and the dead grows thin, Mary's ethereal presence lingers like a whispered secret, her spirit intertwined with the very essence of the hallowed grounds. Here, amidst the crumbling gravestones and winding pathways, the restless souls of the departed keep eternal vigil, their spectral forms drifting through the mist-shrouded air in silent contemplation. It is within this spectral realm that Mary's essence finds solace, her incorporeal form a spectral beacon amidst the shadows, her memory forever etched into the fabric of the cemetery's storied past. For those who dare to tread the haunted road that winds its way past Resurrection Cemetery, Mary's spectral visage casts a haunting shadow over the landscape, her presence a potent reminder of the fragility of life and the inexorable march of time. And as the legend of Resurrection Mary continues to captivate and chill the hearts of all who hear her tale, her spirit endures as a timeless symbol of the human condition, a poignant reminder of the enduring power of the human spirit to transcend the boundaries of mortality and leave an indelible mark upon the tapestry of existence. For in the echo of Mary's footsteps along Archer Avenue and the mournful strains of her spectral wail carried on the night winds, we are reminded of our own mortality and the fleeting nature of our earthly existence. Yet, even in death, Mary's spirit lives on, a testament to the enduring legacy of love, loss, and the eternal quest for redemption that binds us all together in the tapestry of life. In the aftermath of her tragic passing, Mary's grieving parents laid her to rest in Resurrection Cemetery, a tranquil enclave nestled along the very road that had witnessed her final moments. Yet it was here, amidst the hallowed grounds of the cemetery, that Mary's story took an unexpected turn, transcending the realm of the living and crossing over into the realm of the supernatural. In the years that followed, countless witnesses would report eerie encounters with a spectral figure that bore an uncanny resemblance to Mary herself. Appearing along the darkened stretches of Archer Avenue, near the gates of Resurrection Cemetery, the apparition would materialize seemingly out of thin air, her ethereal form illuminated by the pale glow of the moon. Described as a young woman of surpassing beauty, her hair aglow with golden hues, Mary would often manifest in the dead of night, her presence sending shivers down the spines of those unfortunate enough to cross her path. Some claimed to have encountered her wandering aimlessly along the roadside, her expression a mask of sorrow and longing. Others spoke of chance encounters outside the gates of Resurrection Cemetery, where Mary was said to dance with spectral grace beneath the silvery light of the moon, her ghostly visage a haunting reminder of the tragedy that had befallen her. And yet, despite the countless sightings and first-hand accounts, the truth behind Mary's ghostly apparition remains as elusive as ever. Paranormal investigators and thrill-seekers alike have ventured along Archer Avenue in search of answers, their efforts fueled by a potent blend of curiosity and dread. Armed with cameras and recording equipment, they have staked out the purportedly haunted stretches of road, hoping to capture evidence of Mary's spectral presence. Indeed, the enigma of Resurrection Mary persists, defying the rational explanations of skeptics and weaving itself deeper into the very fabric of Chicago's collective consciousness. With each passing year, new sightings and encounters only serve to bolster the legend, perpetuating the mystery surrounding this spectral figure that haunts Archer Avenue and Resurrection Cemetery. Despite the tireless efforts of paranormal investigators and curious thrill-seekers, concrete evidence of Mary's existence remains tantalizingly out of reach. The fleeting glimpses caught on camera and the chilling EVP recordings captured in the dead of night offer tantalizing hints, but they ultimately fall short of providing the unequivocal proof that skeptics demand. Yet, for those who have found themselves face-to-face with Resurrection Mary, skepticism gives way to a bone-chilling certainty. The icy touch of her spectral hand, the mournful gaze of her ethereal eyes, they are experiences that defy rational explanation and leave an indelible mark on the souls of those who encounter them. Is Resurrection Mary truly a restless spirit, doomed to wander the lonely stretches of Archer Avenue for all eternity? Or is she merely a trick of the mind, a manifestation of collective grief and urban legend woven into the very fabric of Chicago's storied history? The answer, it seems, lies somewhere in the murky depths of the unknown, shrouded in the mists of time and obscured by the veil between the worlds of the living and the dead. And as long as the night winds continue to whisper through the gnarled branches of the trees and the moon casts its pale light upon the silent gravestones of Resurrection Cemetery, the legend of Resurrection Mary will endure, captivating and chilling all who dare to venture along the haunted road. The enigma of Resurrection. Mary, with its tendrils reaching deep into the annals of Chicago's history, remains shrouded in the mists of uncertainty, beckoning intrepid souls to unravel its mysteries. As we gaze into the murky depths of the unknown, we find ourselves ensnared in a web of speculation and conjecture, where truth and legend intertwine like ivy creeping up the weathered stones of Resurrection Cemetery. It is here, amidst the whispers of the wind and the mournful cries of unseen specters, that the answer to Mary's haunting presence may lie. For in the silent hours of the night, when the moon casts its pale light upon the silent gravestones and the gnarled branches of ancient trees sway in solemn reverence, the veil between the worlds of the living and the dead grows thin, allowing glimpses into realms beyond mortal comprehension. And so, as long as the night winds continue to whisper their secrets and the moon holds vigil over Resurrection Cemetery, the legend of Resurrection Mary will endure as a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown. For in the heart of every Chicagoan beats the pulse of a city steeped in history and mystery, where the past and the present converge in a dance as haunting as the legend of Mary herself. With each passing generation, the tale of Resurrection Mary takes on new dimensions, evolving and morphing to reflect the fears and fascinations of those who dare to venture along the haunted road. And as the legend continues to unfold, it serves as a potent reminder of the boundless power of the human imagination to transcend the constraints of the mundane and explore the infinite realms of the supernatural. In the end, whether resurrection. Mary is a restless spirit doomed to wander Archer Avenue for all eternity, or simply a figment of collective imagination. Her legend remains etched into the very soul of Chicago. And as we stand on the threshold between the known and the unknowable, we are reminded that some mysteries are destined to endure, casting their shadow over the landscape of our collective consciousness for generations to come.